faculty of crime.
Hello, everybody. What's up? We're back. Happy Thursday, or I would say happy almost Friday, y'all. How's everybody doing? Welcome. I am Jay with Guilty of Crime, and we're back. We're back. You guys, so many things are swirling around the internet about Stephan Sterns. Man, these 13 jail calls, they had me not only screaming blessed on purpose, but they had me giving you guys answers without even talking to you. I'm over there like, I can't wait to get on here and talk to my peeps so I can tell them what this is about, and this is about, and that's about, and wait until you hear this. I have so much to say. You guys know how invested I am in this case. So thank you, Jack Stormo, for being a member for 4 months. Ready to roast Stanky Sterns. Love you, Jay. Love you back. You guys do me a favor. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't. And get a membership if you can. Remember, we're a fan-funded channel here, so all of that helps. Super Chat, Super Sticker, PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo. I appreciate you guys. And New Gilston's here in Finland. It's Friday night over there. Wow. I wish it was Friday over here. You can see my screen a little bit back there. I don't want that. Let's put we're on the air, baby. We're on the air. Love you guys. You guys are the best family, best crime family there are out there. Now, you guys, we're going to go over the court case tomorrow because I wanted to digest it, and I wanted to also give you guys a call in on Friday to talk about that. Now, his attorneys are trying to get closed court, but the state ain't having it. Remember, this is Florida. Florida doesn't want closed anything when it comes to court, you guys. So there's that. Ashley, what's up? Yeah, the magical mods and the glam crime crew, right? Best in the house. Good to see you again, Avis. Sadie's mama, glad that you are. I hope you're feeling good because you're here. Thomas Karras made it. You're here for the Stephan Sterns roast and the reality of what is going to come for Jenn Soto. When we listen to these jail calls, you guys, there's a reality here that this reality is for Stephan Sterns. We know what his fate's going to be. We kind of know what his fate's going to be about when you took the life of a little girl that you abused for the last 6-7 years, and then you say a bold statement like, I didn't even know she was dead until dawn. Now, don't quote me. That's not exactly what she said, but what she said, we're going to hear that. When I didn't discover what happened until around dawn. I discovered that she was ice cold. Now, that's a powerful statement, a very powerful statement, you guys. Hashtag arrest Jenn Soto. I got to tell you, that statement is just, there's a million things I can say about it. Thank Caged on the Inside for becoming a YouTube member. Welcome. Welcome. You guys, that's a huge deal to say I didn't discover what happened until around dawn. I discovered she was ice cold. Now, I've always come to the conclusion that Stephan Sterns is a liar and Jenn Soto is a big fat liar. Both of them are big fat liars, and you can never You could never believe anything that either one of them say. So don't think that I'm naive and I'm taking Stephan Sterns' words and I'm using them and saying, oh, he's because he said it. That's right. No, no, no. Justice for Maddie. Absolutely. No, no, no. Am I saying that? But what I'm saying is when you get a powerful statement like, I didn't discover what happened until dawn, and then she was ice cold. There's only two people that the police were looking at, only two people that they took their cell phones, only two people that they tracked, and only two people that have had their eyes on, been having eyes on them, and that's Jenn Soto and Stephan Sterns. So whether he's a liar or whether he's not, it's a he said, she said. He said he walked in and she was already ice cold. How could that happen unless Jenn Soto did that to her? Did they get in a fight in the middle of the night? Yes, the jail calls were painful, but we're learning a lot, and something's going to give, and something has to happen with Jenn Soto. Now, whether that something happening with Jenn Soto means that she has to get on the stand and answer in a cross-examination about how the heck did Stephan Sterns find Madeline ice cold at dawn. Now, you guys know what dawn means. Dawn is when the sun comes up. I don't know what time dawn is in Florida, but dawn can be around 6, anywhere between 6 and 6:17, depending on the season. That means that my theory of her being deceased since about 4 o'clock in the morning, 4 or 5 in the morning is pretty correct if he's telling a partial truth. Okay. And Alice Brown, shout out to you. I'm glad you caught a live. All right. So that's a very powerful statement right out the gate. And that's like the very first thing he says. What's up, Sergio Ortiz? Love you too, my man. Appreciate you. I appreciate all of you. 6 something. Yeah. Whenever I go on vacation, I always want to see that when the sun comes up, I want to see the sunrise wherever I go. So I always find out what time sun rises and I go out to the beach and I watch the sunrise. And I notice it's always about between 6 and 6:15 to 6:30 at the very latest. Now, Thomas Kerr says he's trying to make it seem like he didn't kill her, but will be guilty of moving her body. Thomas, you're so damn smart. I mean, I'm not just saying that because I fangirl over you, the fact that you're our hero. I'm really, truly, that's exactly what that means. I didn't even get to say that yet. That's exactly what he's saying. He wants to get out of death row. And the only thing that's going to get him out of death row is by pointing at someone else for the taking of Maddie's life. And then the part where it just says, hey, I didn't have any reason to. And it's creepy when he says he didn't have any reason to take her life. He said, hell no, I didn't want to take her life. He was brutally raping her every way he could. And the way he said that was so disgusting that it made me want to throw up in my mouth. He said, hell no. We know what he was doing to her. He put his in every hole that he possibly could. And we haven't even gone over the FDLE report. There was Stephan Sterns stuff all over her chest. All right. Now, we don't know exactly what. I'm going to break that down maybe on this episode if I have time, maybe on another episode. But we know what Stephan Sterns was doing to Madeline Soto. We know what he's charged for after today. And this devil has the audacity to say, hell no, I didn't want her dead. But that only means two things. That only means either he did it or she did it. There's nobody else that's a suspect in this case. Yes, Mr. Innocent. So what I suspected from all along is what is happening in this case. She did it. He did it. She did it. He did it. He did it. She did it. That's what's going to happen. As long as Jenn Soto is thrusted into this case, that's all I care about. Hashtag arrest Jenn Soto. We need justice for Maddie, you guys. All right. I don't believe anything Mr. Potato or Miss Potato Head says. I don't believe shit that they say. All right. So let's get that clear. But that doesn't matter if they're right or wrong. All right, now sunrise, that would mean that he snuck her out of the house about that time, because when you're cold, you may start to get stiff. And I've always said that it happened closer to the early morning because we know rigor mortis sets in anywhere between 2 hours and then it can 12 hours later reverse itself. It can reverse itself. So at some point, I mean, he's talking about, you guys, he goes on there and he says, I got a chance to look at the autopsy reports. That makes me so mad that Stephan Sterns has the right to look at Madeline Soto's autopsy reports, you guys. All right. Yes, break it down today because he was in court. Let's give them something to talk about and arrest them both. Yes, tomorrow our whole episode is about what happened in court. We want to have some kind of legal stance, and that's why I'm not doing it today because I need a little bit of help with that. Kathy says if he didn't do it and Potato did, she took a shower after the crap did to her. Big argument between was wearing when she went to bed. I don't know. We don't know how to fill in the blanks, but there's a lot to talk about, guys. I mean, this was right out the gate. You saw my thumbnail, right? My thumbnail was do 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 do. Welcome to the Twilight Zone. You've now entered the Twilight Zone. If I had the whole intro for the Twilight Zone, I would have started the episode like that because we're in the mother trucking Twilight Zone in those calls. All right, 222, please say a prayer for Maddie. And let's hope that we get complete and utter justice by hashtag arrest Jenn Soto and putting Stephan Sterns to death by lethal injection so we can put him to sleep like a dog. All right, guys? All right. He got to that he probably gets to see all evidence because they do get to see evidence. Clark, I'm not sure what's restricted, but I'm really truly upset about this. I'm really truly upset that Stephan Sterns got to see to look at the autopsy reports and then try to think his way out of it. That's what he's doing. He's thinking his way out of it, okay? So, I want to thank Plunder, even though Grizzly True Crime has it, the Docket has it, Gavin Fish has it, everybody has it. I want to thank Plunder because she has the best information out there. So I tagged her in the video because everybody did it, but she puts out so much great content for her Patreon fans that I gotta say, I had to do that. I had to put her in there. Rest in peace, Madeline Soto. We love you so much. Wish you knew how many people loved you. I'm a spiritual person. I believe she does. Now, Jay, if Rigger has come and gone, I didn't think that though, Foxy. I didn't. Now that's you say if it came and gone, he moves her out of the trunk 1 or 2 a.m. I don't think it already came and gone. I think he was trying to get her out of the house before it came. So yes, if it had come and gone, then it's more like 1 or 2 a.m. My theory is not that of yours. My theory has always been, and you can go back to every episode, I've always thought it was way later in the morning, between 5 and 6 o'clock or between 4 and 6. I've always said that. And it's just a gut feeling that I have after reading all the paperwork. And now with him talking about dawn, it just makes me wonder even more. Prayers for Maddie, you guys. That's absolutely right. I mean, this is just the maddening. Now, remember, these were 5-6 months ago. His parents did. I heard that his parents cut him off from commissary money. We hadn't seen anything. The only phone call that we showed was from his dad. So these were from a long time ago. And every chance Stephan gets, he puts a halo on and he says he didn't take Madeline Soto's life. Okay. All right. So that being said, you guys, I just want to show you a couple quick things to go over. Again, I always thank Plunder for her content. I'm not going to share all of it because I want you guys to go over there. But she has all 13 jail calls into one, right? First thing he comes out the gate, take a chance and look at the autopsy report. Now, again, everybody else has them out there. I can go on Gavin's right now and he's got it out there. Everybody does. But what Plunder does is great because she puts all the audios together and then she puts notes in there. So she talks about him saying, I got a chance to look at the autopsy. I can't go into too much detail. And then Deb and Chris whispering, he can't say. And they start talking about books. And then he talks about a big purple dragon. Like he's telling his parents they didn't find his watch and he's having a fit over that, you guys. So this is just ridiculous. Yeah, I never forget his poem. So I'm gonna pull this down. I'm not gonna show you this. I'd rather you guys go over to Plunder and check out her stuff. Go over, check out her page, period, and then check out her Patreon. Again, everybody else has it, but I chose to use that audio because she's fantastic. No matter what she thinks about me, I love her. So we're all good now. Rebecca, thank you so much. By you becoming a member, you are absolutely supporting my platform and helping my channel grow. One Love Revolutionary, welcome, my girl. I just saw you over on Grizzly True Crime. Good to see you. She also has those out too. Everybody has them, right? Everybody has them. But I have a lot to say about them because there's a lot of stuff they talk about, and the parents are talking about YouTubers. They're talking about YouTubers, which means us. And I know they watch my videos because I'm the one that originally started talking about the gastric lap band that Stephan Sterns and Jenn Soto bonded over that his parents didn't know about. I also told you Jenn Soto was bisexual before that ever came out, and that was because of the roommate. So there are many things in this call that are going to tell you why we knew and the roommate had told us all about it. All right. Love from St. Cloud, Florida. Welcome. We're all jealous of Stearns, apparently. Yes, Stephan Stearns is quite the man. We're very jealous of Stearns and his little pencil cactus peen that's uncircumcised. And no shame to anybody that's not circumcised, but we know he's dirty and uncircumcised. We know what dirty plus uncircumcised means, right? Well, you guys know what that means. All right. So I was trying to see Guilty of Crime was showing TV. I didn't even want to be on there. I didn't want to be mentioned in the court case. Nothing. I know they're jealous of him. That's why they talk. All right, we're going to get into the phone calls. They don't last that long, but I have so much for you. Yeah, a real peen punch. I have so many episodes planned that you guys don't even believe it because I have the FDLE I want to talk about. I have the emergency search warrant that I wanted to show you guys that I couldn't believe that I even had. I didn't even know I had it until I dug back. But first, we're going to get into these jail calls because I don't want people saying, Jay, you said you're going to do the calls. You didn't do the calls, Jay. You didn't do the calls, Jay. And bothering me. All right. So let's get into the calls, guys. He starts off by talking about the autopsy, which bothers me to the core.
Press 1 for English. The time is 7:37 p.m.
If you believe that you are the victim of sexual or physical abuse,
press star 90.
Hopefully this is loud enough. I might not be able to use this one.
Press 1 to place a...
Oh,
Please enter your PIN number followed by
there
the
it goes.
pound sign.
There it goes.
After the tone, please say United States of America.
I hope not.
United States of America.
That guy's a freaking idiot. Freaking idiot. Just hearing him say United States of America just makes me want to dick punch him again, you guys. You're saying you guys can't hear it, really? You guys gotta let me know, because when I can't hear it when it hasn't even started. You gotta let me know. All right. So, but the fact that he saw her autopsy report, that's bad enough, guys. That's bad enough. I mean, we haven't even got to see it because we can't see it because she's a little girl and only the parents can see it. Yet the monster that did this to her allegedly can see it. All right. So you guys heard his voice. If you can say I hate his voice, then that means you can hear it fine. So I don't know. I hadn't even started yet. All right. He's filthy, yet he complains about how dirty his cell is. And frankly, I'm sure he has dick cheese down there. Okay. Just saying. All right. Hashtag dick cheese. Let's go. Yes. Yes.
Message. To listen to your messages, please return to the main menu. Press 0 to make a for calls within the United States, Canada, and the Caribbean. Please enter the area code, prefix, and number. To make an international call, please enter 0. Your account balance is $35.50. 35 cents. The cost of this call will be 21 cents for the first minute and 21 cents for each additional minute, excluding taxes and other applicable fees.
Yeah, this is like 13 calls put together. Thank you for the Foxy Amazon 420 membership. Remember, 420 means it's in remembrance of Foxy's brother that passed away at 19 years old. And, I don't know what Comcast is doing or if it's StreamYard, but I can see I'm losing a little bit of, like, when I'm freezing up. I can't do anything. It might be a StreamYard thing. Sorry about that. Let's listen. Yeah, but it's not regular cheese. Thank you, Foxy. It's not regular cheese, guys. It's this kind of cheese. All right, let me put this up and then we'll play the call because apparently I'm freezing up. All right, this is Stephan Sterns right here. That's appropriate.
Time limit is 15 minutes.
Press 0 to continue or 1 to hear additional cost information.
Boop, 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 boop.
Hello, you have a call at no expense to you from
Stephan Sterns.
I can't
this
stand
call will be
him.
recorded and subject to monitoring at any time.
Thank you.
Thank you for using IC Solutions. You may begin speaking.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, is this a good time?
Yes, the phone was in the dining room. I was in the office, didn't realize it was ringing, and the second time it rang, I didn't even hear it ringing.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
How's
Appreciate you.
everything going?
Well, good. Everything's fine with us. How about you?
How's everything going, guys? Hey, how's it going? It's Stephan Sterns, United States of America, guys. Yes, he makes my skin crawl and he still acts as if he doesn't do anything. So if you guys are mad about Mickey Mouse, we're all in the same boat. We're all mad about Mickey Mouse and he's absolutely disgusting. I don't know what religion his parents pretend to be, but it's all a front. They're all on Front Street. And I'll tell you right now, Chris Stearns and Deb, I hope you hear me talking trash about you. I hope you guys hear me. I hope you go and say that YouTuber said that we're pretending to love the Bible. No, these people are delusional. They're delusional AF, you guys, all right? There's a special place in hell for people like him and the parents that raised him and continue to enable his disgusting self. This is absolutely mind-blowing and ridiculous what this conversation is talking about.
Well, hanging in there so far. Any news or updates on your end?
No?
No? Okay.
How about yours?
Well, I got a chance to look at the autopsy reports.
And?
You can't say.
Oh,
I can't go into too much detail, but raises a lot of questions.
Okay. Well,
I can't go into too much detail. I saw the autopsy report and I was real surprised about how it happened since I didn't do it. That's what he's trying to say, guys. Yeah, I hope Deb calls me whatever she wants. Everybody talks about Deb. Deb can call me a gordo or a puto or a puta or whatever. I don't care. All right, let's keep going. We're doing a Stephan Sterns roast. So it ain't about Jay. It's about this piece of trash that's eventually going to get burned one way or the other.
you don't need to say any more.
Yeah.
Did you get the books?
No, not yet. Did you get notification of delivery?
yes.
Okay, well, I haven't received them yet.
So they arrived in one location. They have to be transported over from that location, which is outside of St. Pete, and then over to Kissimmee.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean,
It goes to Seminole, it goes to Seminole, and then from there it's sent over to you. So, as I said, Seminole is over by St. Pete.
Yeah, and who knows how often, they pick it up, so.
I mean, this guy's so entitled that the parents are over there catering to him. He keeps asking for $50. He goes on about the watch. And they are totally aware. It's like they're playing it up for the camera. It's like if I was talking to you guys right now and I'm pretending like the camera's not on Wink, wink. It's not on. Let me just talk about something that I know everybody's going to hear. BS, guys. BS. Now, it's going to be a he said, she said, you guys. He's absolutely. Who else is he blaming? If Stephan Sterns didn't do it and Stephan Sterns walked away and he came back and Madeline Soto was ice cold, the roommates they're not looking at, there's no other suspects, then who did it? Who did it? Who did it? That's all I have to say is he's been pointing the finger at Jenn Soto. And I hope she catches that train, you guys. You know why she's not talking? Because she's intertwined with it. Something happened to that little girl that night, in my opinion, with Stephan Sterns and Jenn Soto. And Stephan Sterns had to get rid of Maddie's body because Jen had the dirt on Stephan about all of the time that she was letting him grape Madeline Soto. Now, she didn't want Stephan Sterns talking, you guys. The reason she didn't want him talking is because she could be implicated for letting him do the CSAM. But she didn't think that those phone calls were going to get past anything because she thought they deleted them. So they scripted a story. And they went their separate ways and they thought that story was going to work. But one thing went wrong. Was that Stephan's phone didn't clear up and they got an emergency search warrant. And in that emergency search warrant, they were able to get all the CSAM. And in that, they also got a search warrant for the house and the video. And in that video, they saw that Madeline Soto was dead. All right. That's all I'm going to say about that. That is what I speculate. That's what I've always said as we've been putting the pieces of the puzzle together. Absolutely believe that Jen and Stephan are liars, but there has to be two peas in that pod that scripted that story and make that happen. All right? His mouth DNA was found. Make that make sense, right? Make that make sense. Oh no, I just did that. No, I just put my DNA on her that night, but I didn't do anything to her. Bullshit. All right, let's roast him. Let's listen to Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
And then they have to sort it and check it out and then deliver it to people. So I guess we'll give it another week or so.
If you get a chance, Stephan, I found a chess set that is a mat, just a roll-up mat, but the pieces are made out of silicone.
I got you a chess
I
set.
still don't think that'd be allowed.
Got you a chess set,
Yep.
Dylan.
Okay.
That's what I said.
Well, you can't melt the silicone into anything, but okay.
No.
You can swallow it and choke on it or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't think about.
Yeah, or gin somebody die, you know. You gotta think about these things. So that's
I don't even know what to say about that, but did you guys catch that? He said they can't have a chess set because someone might choke and die. Good to see you, Ava Sim. How you doing, girl? All right, let's keep going.
No.
box you had not found my watch, correct?
Right.
When you went into that box, did you see a big plastic purple dragon?
A big plastic purple dragon?
No.
Nope. Big plastic purple dragon?
No.
You were probably in the wrong box then.
Now, to me, the big plastic purple dragon sounds like a big fat dildo. I don't know about you guys, but hey, I've gone to those adult stores many a times, and they make those things in different shapes and sizes, and they look like dragons, and they look like things. They also found a half a torso of a female in his room. So I think his big purple dragon is something else that he's talking about. It's a big silicone purple dragon, if you know what I mean. Yeah. That family is absolutely mind-blowing. Absolutely. I believe it was some freaking purple dragon flesh torso, same thing that grips onto his tiny pencil. That's what I think. All right, let's keep going.
Said it was in one of the large boxes at the foot of my bed.
No, didn't see any big plastic purple dragon.
Okay, well, in one of those boxes you will find a big plastic purple dragon, and that is one of the popcorn buckets. That's not the one I'm talking about. That's just to show you that the popcorn buckets look like other things. But in that same box, you'll see a silvery gray looking sort of box with wheels on the bottom and a brown shoulder strap attached to it. That's the mouse droid. In that should be my watch.
The mouse what?
The mouse
Mouse
what?
droid. M-O-U-S-E droid.
Okay.
What is a mouse droid?
It's looks like a little.
He's got both of his parents eating out of the palm of his dirty, stinky hands right now, you guys. They're literally digging through his nasty ass, grubby drawers that probably have drip marks on them next to the purple dragon torso sucker thing that he's got. And he's like a toddler having a tantrum. And Thomas, I love making you laugh and cry because that's what I'm feeling here. I mean, I've been waiting for this. I was listening to it last night, and everything he says just is like it's something else. These people are in the Twilight Zone. You have now entered a dimension far from reality. Welcome. All right, let's keep going. My God.
Almost like a remote control car from Star Wars. You can Google it and see what it looks like, and then find a thing that looks like that with a brown strap attached to it.
He has a brown strap and a purple dragon.
In that should be my watch.
What the
I think we've been through about everything.
All right, purple dragon. All right.
They've said purple dragon how many times?
The purple dragon is in the mouse droid.
Hashtag
the mouse droid is
purple
in the same
dragon.
box as the purple dragon.
Should we take a drink every time they say purple dragon? They talked about a strap-on and a purple dragon. That's what they've been talking about. We've been listening to this phone call for 5 minutes and 40 seconds. And the only thing he said is, hey, I got a chance to look at the autopsy and it seems to be going okay. And I got a purple dragon with the strap-on. Can you find it? 5 minutes and 45 seconds. He said purple dragon a bunch of times. Why does he keep saying purple dragon? Like, what does that mean? What is he talking about? What are they talking about?
Okay.
You got that?
Well, maybe
You got that?
maybe I'll find a Rolex too, because we still haven't found that.
There's a
I
Rolex.
never had the Rolex.
Never had a Rolex.
Okay.
I really
Where is that blue and white
I
little
couldn't see you.
ceramic box that you had that you put stuff in?
That would have been in storage somewhere.
Okay, I thought you had it.
No. Nope, that would be somewhere in storage. So if you guys cleaned out the storage unit, then you may have come across it already.
They're still talking
Well,
about
listen,
a
we've got
purple
a
strap-on
lot of
dragon.
boxes we're still going through. So,
Okay.
and I
That's fine.
Well, the boxes are we just stuck in the garage. So there's no place to put it.
Well, it'll be in one of those boxes.
Yeah, lie.
Anyway.
we'll be looking for it. That's for sure.
Yep, and look for that wristwatch inside the mouse droid.
All right, now they're at 6 minutes and 40 seconds, and they're talking about a watch and a purple dragon, and then he talks about Maddie's autopsy. I wish he would have talked more about it, but I mean, he is incriminating himself. He's absolutely putting himself in the middle of it when he talks about things like that and says, oh, I found her cold in the morning. I mean, what jury is really going to believe that there was a breast swab with his DNA? You know that he had to have cleaned up. They changed her, and I keep saying they because I absolutely every fiber of my being, and that means a lot, believe that Jenn Soto was involved. Stephan Sterns had to cover it up, so she sent him out there to go to Lake Lizzie or wherever the crocodiles are and get rid of her daughter, the body. All right, we all fucked up, Mr. Whole Show. You're all so. No drinking or toking on the purple dragon. Yeah, if you guys got to take a drink every time, y'all, there's probably a hidden camera in that stuff dragon, but you guys are going to get real tipsy tonight. All right. The Inspector Gadget watch. What is it with that watch? Literally put her in new clothes and drove with her for 4 hours back and forth. I mean, he went to a hotel, put her over his shoulder, walking in the back. And I'm sure those places had speed bumps. So Maddie's body is in the back bumping around, going into rigor mortis, whatever. We'll find out later at what stage. I think he purposely talked about her going cold in the morning so they could narrow that time frame down. There's always a reason for what he says. And yeah, it's always 5 o'clock somewhere, you guys. You guys do me a favor. If you like the content that I provide, please hit the like button, share, subscribe, and get a membership if you can. Mr. Beer says, I take no responsibility for y'all's drinking tonight. I didn't even drink anything except Red Bull, and I'm ready to just go through here. And anyway, all right, let's keep going.
Okay.
It's in the same box as the Purple Dragon, okay?
You just
Okay.
say again, Purple
Yeah,
Dragon.
look,
Yeah, you'll see a whole bunch of other
we're
like
having
Disney collectibles.
we're having trouble getting any cooperation with the classification people there to get you to sign the POA so we can get the car sold and start a little slush fund here for you for there.
Really?
But,
Really?
Where are they
yeah.
in trouble?
Well, they say because of where you're incarcerated that can't be facilitated with bringing a document back and having it signed. So we told your attorneys about it, and we told them that we would overnight the POA. They could take it in, have you sign it, and I would include a self-addressed returned overnight envelope so they could just drop it off and send it to us. So maybe you can have that conversation with them.
Yeah, because bringing me documents to sign has not been a problem before when the media asked for my...
How he talks like he's just sitting there waiting at the hotel for his parents to pick up. There's been a problem before about that. I'm so entitled. They should be bringing me that. There's been nothing wrong before. I'm not sitting here waiting for 2 trials for what I did to a little girl. And if someone gets a hold of me, they're going to tear him apart. And I want to thank you guys by gifting 10 memberships to you. I hope somebody that gets it wants it, you guys. I really would like to give memberships to certain people, but I can't. It doesn't work that way. So whoever gets a membership, get a membership, and I hope you like it because members only stuff you won't be disappointed, trust me. All right, love you guys. Let's keep going. This is ridiculous. Out of freaking his mind. They're all delusional. You know that, right? Every one of them, or all 3 of them, are just out of their minds.
Sent for interviews, I had officers literally bring me a form and ask me if I wanted to sign it for consent or not. So I don't think that's really the issue.
So the media's reached out and tried to schedule interviews with you, and you
2 or 3 times,
accepted or declined? Yeah.
Did you talk to them?
No, I've declined every time.
Oh, good.
I've declined.
Yeah, it wouldn't do me any good right now.
Yeah. Well, anyway, if you could have that conversation with your attorneys, that would be great.
Can you imagine him having a media interview, you guys? I mean, whoever is asking for that has cojones, right? To ask for Stephan Sterns to give them an interview with what he's done. Judy, thank you, because we are here for justice for Maddie Soto, but we do want everyone to know that they're delusional, that family's delusional. And I also want to shout out to my friend Katie from Ecotherapy. Welcome. Love you, girl. This is another longtime friend, y'all. I've known her since high school, and I'm 45 years old. So high school has been a long time ago. I don't even want to remember those days, y'all. All right. Thank you. Carrie, my girl. Thank you. Stephan Sterns, Mickey Mouse, and Minnesota girl. Thank you for always supporting my channel. Thank you for the $4.99 super chat. Did his parents not see the pictures? They must have been as creeped out on probably the chat. They didn't see the pictures, but they will snap back into reality every so often. So as soon as we get a little farther into the phone call, they're going to snap back in. When something's brought up after we're done talking about this purple dragon, he'll say something and they'll snap back into it. Like, I can't say too much about it. Oh, and then they try to talk about, these fake little stories and how his friends are so they're so jealous of him because he's so smart, and they'll snap in and out, but mostly they're delusional. But thank you, Minnesota girl. Appreciate the $4.99 so very much. All right, let's keep going. Oh, this guy. They're all out of their mind.
Yeah, that should be able to be arranged.
We got a new copy of your birth certificate for them.
Okay.
Which I was going to bring over for them so I can overnight that as well. So again, have that conversation that I could overnight the package along with the POA. They could take the POA into you, have you sign it, and then we could, and then I would include a return envelope as well, and they can send it back to us.
I mean, it's funny because they're having this conversation and this is months ago. Yeah, they're meandering around on their phone calls, but then they cut off all contact with him. It looks like they didn't give him anything. The only person that gave him anything is the other chomo that's in Florida that's fangirling Stephan Sterns the way I fangirl Thomas Karras, who yes was the man that saw him changing his tire and not only called it in, but he called in and he reiterated it and made sure, like, hey guys, hey, you got it. No, we're not just gonna make a call, we're gonna see something and do something. Oh, I saw Stinky Sterns, and that's how they found Maddie's body. Thomas Karras, yes. Thank you, V Slims, for becoming a member. Thank you, my girl. Appreciate you. Thomas Karras says he literally makes me so mad. I know this was last year, but still, he's a POS. It makes me so mad. That's why I'm so heated and animated right now. I'm animated because that's how I feel. Jay, I just sent you a picture of a purple dragon G-rated. Thank you, my love. Appreciate you. I love you, Princess Pillow, just because of your name. It reminds me of the Pillow Princess, which if you know me in my dirty mind, you know what I'm thinking. There's a big plastic purple dragon popcorn bucket with a strap-on carried pictured in Jenn Soto's bedroom. It was from Epcot where he worked. Thank you. Thank you for that. I hope somebody has that. If somebody has that, I'd love to see that. I want to call you Pillow Princess, but I know you're Princess Pillow. But thank you for the $4.99 super chat. I appreciate it. If anyone has a purple dragon picture, please send it over there. What's up, Psychic Amelia? How you doing? Thomas Karras says it's crazy. We're both fangirling over each other. Very, very true. I'm totally fangirl over Thomas Karras. You guys know that. I fangirled over him before he ever came over here. So thank you for being here, Thomas. Jay is not a chunky queen. She's a pillow princess. I am not the pillow princess, Foxy Amazon. Let's get that straight. I am not the pillow princess. Carly knows who the pillow princess is in my relationship, and that's not me. Carly is friends with my wife, and she knows Tori's the pillow princess. I am not, okay? So, nah. It's not me. All right, let's keep going. And yes, Carly is right. Shout out to the pillow princesses out there, but that is not me, okay? All right. Thank you, Indie Isham, so very much. And MM Clark, as soon as I start playing it, I'll take a look at it, all right? Yes, it is Tori. It is Tori. Everybody knows who Tori is. She is Princess Pillow, all right? And I said it that way on purpose. Let's go.
Yeah. As far as a birth certificate, I guess what you would just have that included with whatever my belongings they took into storage when I was booked.
When I was booked.
Say that again?
No, I don't know, this is for something that they're doing. They wanted to get your records from Sarasota Memorial and from Irvine, California for the kidney surgery, and both of those have their own forms that you have to sign them because you're an adult. You're no longer a minor. I can't sign for them. But
he's an adult and no longer a minor? Wait, what? Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, I forgot. He looks like he's 68, but he's 38. And nothing came up, my love, MM Clark. There's absolutely nothing on my phone from you that shows a dragon. I'd love to look at it, but it didn't come through. If you want to email me guiltyofcrime@j@gmail.com, I love to pull it up. I promise I will if you email it to me. Thank you so much, Marcy, for the $1.99 super sticker. Love you, friend. And love you, MM Clark. And hello, RL Frost. You need to be green. We need to gift you a membership. Jay is that no, right now they're not. They're actually not. We looked at the phone calls. This was from 5-6 months ago. They're not even talking to him or putting money on his books right now. Imagine that. Freaking 20 years later, you're an adult. Oh no. What? 444. Say a prayer for Maddie that she gets complete and utter justice. All right, guys, let's keep going.
so that's going as well.
Do you have those documents?
Yes, they're in the.
Oh, okay.
What county was I born in? That's Kane County, right?
You was on board?
Yeah, yeah. So we have
Oh my God, I was watching this on the docket yesterday, and the docket said you were the one that were supposed to be swallowed. Oh my God, Carly and I laughed. If you guys watched the docket yesterday, the docket literally said that was pretty funny. Eric from the docket said Stephan Sterns should have been the one that was swallowed, and that I agree on. Totally, his mom should have swallowed that one, y'all. The police may have shown them pictures of. I don't think they saw those pictures. I believe in my heart of hearts that they know that their son is a chomo. And I bet Deb probably feels like she should have swallowed Stephan. Absolutely. But I don't think they saw those. I do think Christopher Sterns is a little creepy, if you do ask me, though. Jay, you need a bucket of popcorn, a purple dragon, and a watch for your props. Absolutely. Find me a purple dragon. I'll put it there and I'll check my phone. Swallow that piece of. All right, let's keep going. Thomas Karras says, my dad says the same thing about me. And oh my God, you made me laugh out loud. Shh, don't make me laugh like that. And Psychic Camilla, he should have pulled out. I agree. Maybe it was a mistake.
birth certificate.
What was the name of the hospital?
I don't know. Is it on the birth certificate?
Yeah.
Does it matter?
I was just wondering if I ever need to find it for any reason.
Nothing.
Well, the Kane County would have it.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, the hospital doesn't have it. Kane County does.
Someone was late to the party.
Okay. So I just contact the court for Kane County, I guess?
Yeah. So it was like $45 to get this copy of this birth certificate. Doesn't say which hospital.
Yeah, I don't understand why the hell it really matters about that. It really doesn't make sense. I mean, where's he going? He's not doing anything. I don't know what he wants. Nicole, my email is, and I'll put it down for a little bit, you guys. It's guiltyofcrime@gmail.com, but you guys can also just go to guiltyofcrime.com and find all my contact information. Right, Diana? Hey, Jay, he has ever had contact with Jen post arrest? No, they have not had any contact after. Not that we know of, anyway.
But Kane County.
But it has, I'm sorry, Copley Memorial Hospital.
Copley?
Yeah.
With a C or a K?
C.
C, okay.
What?
Copley Memorial in Kane
I
County.
thought he was so smart. Absolutely.
If I ever need to get that and I don't have anyone to rely on, it would help.
Agree.
We're trying to get a hold of your attorneys that handled the things when you and Joey got run over. But it's changed so much, and the partners are split up, and I think one of them is in California that would be the one I wanted to talk to, but I've called and left him a message, and he hasn't returned the call.
Okay.
So we're trying to do anything that they asked us to do on our end, we're doing. And so I don't know.
Yeah, for sure.
We get pushback sometimes when we ask for information, but.
Well, I mean, in all fairness, you guys, every single person, thank you, Tiff, for sending me the purple dragon. I'll pull it up. In all fairness, every single person that came across Stephan Sterns asked Jenn Soto, what are you doing with this man? He sleeps all day. He's up all night. He doesn't work. He's a dirty, nasty, filthy, pig vomit. He's worse than a pig. And he's weird. He's weird. On top of all that, I can probably excuse everything else, but he's weird. And now we know he's a predator. So, in the actual mother truck, thank you, Tiff. Tiff is a new part of our team. She just put out some new t-shirts. So I saw someone in here called Tattoo Mama. Get your Tattoo Mama Guilty of Crime shirts. We have some tattoo style Guilty of Crime shirts, you guys. My gosh, Tiff, you're kicking butt and taking names. I'll pull that up in a bit. Let's listen a little more.
One of them informed me that she was a criminal attorney, not a civil attorney, and getting a POA done was not part of her business.
That was probably Alicia.
Huh? That was probably Alicia. I know her.
Yeah, she's a no-nonsense type.
No nonsense type. This guy
Well,
is just out of his
if
mind.
he has your best interest in mind, it'd be his best interest to get it done so that we can keep you funded.
Yeah, well, well, one thing at a time, I guess.
And they don't keep him funded after this, by the way. They do not keep him funded. Absolutely not. Go to guiltyofcrime.com after this and go check out the t-shirts. Love you too, Millie. I still don't see a dragon. I don't know where you guys are sending a dragon to, but Puff the Magic Dragon is not coming up in my email. It's not coming up anywhere. All right, let's keep going.
If you guys can find my watch, that will be another step in the right direction. It's in there.
That'll be a step in the right direction.
There's, okay. I just hope that it's somehow that you can really identify it because.
Identify what?
Where's that? What's the box?
Okay, we've been over that. We'll just keep looking.
Purple dragon, mouse toy. Top of the mouse toy.
Okay.
Wristwatch is inside.
Okay.
Okay. What else is new with you guys?
Just going to church, doing open houses. We're studying.
He did say a purple dragon with a strap on, to be fair. So there's the purple dragon, and to be all fairness, there's a strap on that, guys. So maybe that's maybe there was something inside of it that he wanted to get out, but there you go. Purple strap on dragon, man. That thing would hurt. Ugh, gross. All right, let's keep going. Thank you, Tiff. And I'll take that, Indy. I'll take a Jay, you're adorable over Jay. You Jay, you should go to the gym. Jay, you suck. Jay. Thank you, Ashley, so much for the $9.99 super sticker. I appreciate you. You always support the channels. Thank you, fam. Thank you. Part of the family. All right, let's keep going. Ashley is a G. I gotta admit that Ashley is a G. I don't know if she's an OG, but she's a G. All right. Yeah, it's very sad when I needed a 16-year-old to fund me.
The Book of Romans.
Oh yeah, now we're going to talk about
I would
that.
love for you to read that.
Read the Book of Romans.
And Lacey's going to have
Thank
puppies.
you. That means a lot.
Yeah,
Thomas.
I'm sorry, I'm going to miss that.
Thank you.
I love to see all those little happy little wagging tails and bright eyes and smell all that puppy breath.
Oh God, man.
Yes.
Do you
Remember, he's into animals too. We forgot about that. I forgot about that until I started hearing him talk about the little puppy dogs. Remember, it also found there was something found with animals. So what's that called? So he's into necro, and then he's also into, what do they call that? Like, that's one of the weirdest things ever when people have sex with animals. So that's he starts talking about that now. What kind of mother has to remind her 38-year-old son he's no longer a minor? Idiots. Terry Ralph, I think you won the comment of the day. Yes, I couldn't think of that. So he's into necrophilia, bestiality, and he wears a turtleneck, not a sweater, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink. I'm going to wink at you. He wears a turtleneck. Stephan Sterns wears a turtleneck, not a sweater. All right. I hope Deb and Stephan Sterns and Chris hear that.
know when your court date's going to be yet?
No clue. Might not be for another couple months. It depends if they even need my testimony at all. Which, I mean, you would hope they would, but, I mean, at some point I assume I am going to see the inside of the courtroom.
Yeah.
Be a pretty strange trial without it.
It'd be a strange trial without it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys, I was worried. I have to tell you, I was worried that he wasn't going to show up today. In all honesty, when these phone calls came out and the docket, because I listened to it on his channel, the docket asked, do you think Stephan Sterns is going to show up for court today? Hit a 1 if you think so, a 2 if you don't. I hit 1. I did not think Stephan Sterns was going to show up for court today. Yes, Stephan Sterns showed up for court with his uncircumcised sized micro peen. He actually showed up today with the ugliest haircut and the nastiest beard. Yes, Justice of Mercy, this guy is a freak of nature. You can't tell me Jen didn't know this. Her dog was running from him. Thank you for that. That made me laugh out loud, Justice for Mercy. He really is into bestiality and into necrophilia, along with all the things that he did to Maddie. So that's his problem. Hashtag Peengate. Yeah, there you go. His little, it's actually a pencil. There's a pencil hiding in his uncircumcised cactus micro peen. All right. Okay. All right. So I'm glad he showed up today because tomorrow we're going to break it down. I do want you guys to know, though, somebody asked me a question about why they did not charge him with distributing pictures of minors and all the CSAM. I think they're going to come up with I think they might do that in another case. I think they might be putting something together, you guys. There's no way that they're going to let that fly. So don't you worry. And yeah, I called the docket Easy E. I actually donated like $40, 30 or $40 to him yesterday for all his hard work because I work all day. I can't sit there and get these things and pay for these things and do the blah, 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 blah. So thank you, Eric, from the docket, Plunder, Paula, all you guys, everybody except Gray Hughes. All right. Can we watch the trial together? I need to go to the trial. Yes, we can watch the trial together if I have to take off work to watch it, but I want to go to Florida and meet all you guys and go in the courtroom. I want to. I'm all done with my damn house now, and I have the means and the time I can get off work and go to Florida. I did not know this was going to happen today. If I'd have known this was going to happen today and I knew it was guaranteed for him to show up, I would have got on the damn plane and flew over to Florida and went to this damn trial or this hearing, but I didn't know it was going to happen. So now I know, and my wife said I can go. My wife said, get on a plane and get your ass over there. You can go to court. You can go do your thing that you want to do in Florida. That's what I want to do. So yes, I want to not just stream it, but I want to go out there. Now I can't go out there for the whole thing because I love my daughter and I miss her way too much. I can't be gone that long. I've only been without my daughter one night ever in the whole 10 years. And we have this attachment bond thing. And she can't come with me because this stuff is too graphic for my daughter. So I can't be away from her long. I could only go for a couple days. I do have the means now. Thanks to all of you. Thanks to my insurance company that finally got my house fixed. Yes, I can go out there when I know it's going to happen. All right. And I'm going to meet up with all you guys too. All right. Let's keep going.
Well, there's been no news at all. So everything's just kind of status quo from where it was last time. Where have you been for the last week?
You're so sweet.
Couldn't make a call for a little while. Some of the people that work the night shift, as I said, are not as nice to me. So I've been waiting for people who are. And then, I got sick as well, so I've been sick for a few days.
Cold?
Presumably, yeah. I've had a pretty bad fever and a sore throat and some serious pressure on my left inner ear.
Oh, his left inner ear, and he's got a sore throat, guys. Tell me what his face looked like that day, Thomas Karras, when you saw the evil coming out of his eyes after he had been messing around with Maddie's body and driving around that car for 4 hours with her mouth open and her dumping him. How evil did Stephan Sterns look when he was doing that? Now, if you guys think about how evil that man is, not only for taking her life, you guys, but for what he did to her as a little girl, he ruined her body. Okay, now I don't need to see an autopsy to know what happens to little kids that get victimized and raped for years. It ruins their insides. It ruins their insides. It ruins their outsides. It ruins their backside. It ruins their front side. It ruins their mind. It ruins them. This guy is disgusting, right? And Thomas, I will take you up on that steak dinner. I don't care if it's on you, around you, on the side of you. I want to go and meet up with you and eat and talk to you, but I'll take that. A deer in headlights is how he looked. He looked like a kid caught with his hand in the cookie jar. So that shows you guys that gives you a good idea of what he looked like. The monster looked like that day. No, Thomas Harris didn't go to the court. I don't know if he went. I don't think Thomas went to court because court was today. I think Thomas would have told us if he went to court. But Thomas saw that evil mother trucker standing out there trying to pretend like he's fixing a tire. All right. He's the one that got them to go out there and find Maddie's partially decomposing body. Remember that when we're making fun of all this stuff, we're doing it because we don't want to cry inside. We'd rather have a laugh than cry. And yes, absolutely. I believe how could they not? Can you answer that, Thomas? You've been subpoenaed already, right? I know you went and took a deposition. I believe you. Oh, you only had your deposition a few weeks ago. Okay, there you go. There's the answer. There's the answer. All right, let's keep going. Stephan Sterns was caught, and Thomas saw the evil. I'm sure an evil deer in headlights. Picture that. I can't get any more of these. I don't have any room on my desk, guys.
Yeah, like
All
I
right.
said, this place is filthy and unsanitary, and obviously they don't clean these cells before they bring a new person into it.
Look,
Did they move you again?
Yeah, they moved me again as well, so I moved out of the room with the ants, and now I'm back into the room with the ants again, too.
Oh, well,
it's filthy and unsanitary, but also so was his room and every other place he was in. Yeah, Jenny B. Thomas is the guy that saw him changing the tire and led the police out to where Maddie's body was ultimately found. So yes, and yes. All right. Deers are not evil, but Darlene, there are evil deers. I watch horror, and I'll tell you, I've seen some evil deers in my life, especially if you watch Evil Dead. There's an evil ass deer on the wall. There's a deer head on the wall that gets all evil and does this. There are evil deers. And Stephan Sterns was an evil deer in headlights that day. All right, let's keep going.
you're familiar friends.
Yeah, they just love moving me, especially around 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning when I'm comfortable and trying to fall asleep. I think they do it just to mess with me, honestly.
I hope they are.
Well, if that's all they do, then be happy.
Yeah, well, it's hard to be happy
It
though.
could be a lot worse.
Yeah, it could. People have survived a lot worse than this, but
Oh, like Maddie? Like, you think Maddie survived? Oh, well, she didn't survive, but when she was surviving, she did survive a lot worse than that. This guy, you guys, he acts like he didn't do what he did to Maddie. And I'm not even talking about I'm not even talking about him taking her life because that's bad enough. But they're sitting there acting like he didn't brutally grape her for years. Come on.
we'll see what happens, I guess.
But when it happens,
It's air conditioning in there, isn't it?
Yes, I've got that at least for now. Although one little room they put me in before was tiny and did not have air conditioning, or at least the air was not circulating in there, so it was hot, it was stifling, and it smelled like an old dog kennel. I'm glad they moved me that.
Did you got enough bedding to keep warm at night?
Well, I have one mat and one little thin, scratchy wool blanket.
Call the
No
land.
sheets on the mat, I assume?
No pillow, no sheets, nothing.
Okay. Well, it's not the Ritz or the Holiday Inn.
1 minute
No.
remaining.
Yeah, it's gel.
There's the 1 minute warning.
Did I miss the part where I was talking so much? I missed the part where the friends talked about where the parents are talking. There's something else that I'm missing, guys, because they talk about Jenn Soto. I have to be missing something because this call's almost over and they talked about the lap band that he had and why they were talking about the lap band. They talked about I'm missing a whole bunch, guys. They talked about his friends telling on him to saying that the parents paid him off. I'm missing a bunch of stuff. I don't know where it is. Carly or any of the mods. I'm definitely missing a bunch of stuff. All right. I'm gonna play while I look for it, but he talked about a bunch of more things. I don't know how I'm missing all that.
God, these 15 minutes go by so fast, just like that break at work. So I'll try to call you back in another 15 minutes, but you know the drill. If you don't hear back from me again, day or two.
On the docket.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, we love you, honey.
Love you too, Mama Bear, but I will try to call you back in 15 minutes if possible.
We'll be hovering over the phone.
All right. Bye.
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 Okay, did you guys hear more than this? There is no next call. It's in later calls, but why I don't have the later calls. The only person that seems to have out the later calls is the docket and motion to hearing to remove, and then hear 'em never before Stephan Sterns jail's calls with Maddie. But there's no other call. Nobody else has the other calls except for the docket. You guys, did you guys not like? Where is it? It was a different call, but why isn't it out? I'm telling you, I know there's more calls, but there's only one call available on every channel. I can't. I guess I can try checking on Plunder. I'm not sure what happened. All right, I'll look. The docket has them out. I know that because I listened to them. But did you guys hear the other calls where they talk about the lap band? Yeah, there's only one available. There's 13. Docket and Plunder have them. So you guys heard that? You guys actually, I'm looking at what's released, and that's all I have that's released, guys. I don't know why. That's the only one that seems to be released. There's a bunch of MP3s here. We don't talk about. All right, hold on. Let me do something. She says it on here. 13 calls. All right, let's listen for a little bit more because there's a whole bunch I had to say, and they're not there. They're not all there. The shocking stuff was on there, but that's not what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about the lap band thing and all that. Hold on, let me do this. Yeah, Plunder does have all of them, but they're not all released. And we've already been on here for an hour, and I didn't hear all the rest of them. All right, let me see. They're not even like, hold on.
Well, I discovered her. In the state that she was in after everything was said and done. So, obviously I can't get into detail, but no, I was not aware that she had,
I'll have to just fast forward through them. Everybody has them all, but for some reason, yeah, I heard them on the docket, but they didn't put them out. No, he didn't, because Marilyn Gavin Fish only has 16 minutes. You said he has every phone call separately on YouTube. I'm looking at it and I'm literally not finding every single. I'm only finding I guess that's my bad. We just went through a whole hour and I'm not finding all of them. So I want to talk about the lap band because the parents just don't know about it. And there's other things they talk about, but where do you see every call? Because I'm not seeing them. I see Plunders, and I see jail calls from Gavin, but it's only one call. And it's 16 minutes long, guys, which is the same as the one I just got. Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let me fast forward these. I'll go past the 16 minutes and then see what happens. Hold on.
We get pushback sometimes when we ask for information, but
All right, let me try this. Let's see.
No.
okay.
how about yours?
Oh, that okay.
Well, I got a chance to look at the autopsy reports.
And? Oh.
I can't go into too much detail, but
Okay, so there are some different ones here. Okay, so we went over that. So some people released all of them and some didn't.
just if I ever need to get that, and I don't have anyone to rely on, it would help.
Well, we're trying to get a hold of your attorneys that handle the things when you and
Okay, so I'll do as much as I can today, and then we'll do more. It was Plunder. I have Plunders, but there's only one released, and the rest are just. So we'll just keep listening for a while, guys. We'll keep listening for a while because I know that I when I heard it, I was like, I gotta talk to you guys about it. So don't worry, I'll sort it out. We'll listen. There's more on Plunder. They just didn't release them in the way that I thought they did, and so let's just keep going until I can't do more.
Joey got run over, but it changed so much, and the partners are split up, and I think one of them is in California that would be the one I wanted to talk to, but I called and left him a message, and he hasn't returned the call.
Okay.
So we're trying to do anything that they asked us to do on Ireland.
All right, so I'm gonna go to the next one. We don't want the 520. Hold on, let's go back.
I guess that's the only place you can get them, right?
Yeah, probably. But that would be a matter of trial and error because they have like 3 or 4 different magnifications. I think, and I have no idea which I would need.
Well, try 150, 1.50, and then go to 175, and see which works.
Yeah, I guess I could.
Yeah, we'll listen to all we can, and then I'll figure it out. And how more they're all out there, guys. They're just chopped in different pieces on different channels and different things. So you'll get some of it today. You'll get others tomorrow because there's so much of them. All right, Carly, you can help me. I nominate you to help me sort through them. But we did get to the first part. We'll keep going for a little bit. I love roasting Sterns. Do you think Jen walked in on them and she ended live? I think Jen already knew what was happening, Brittany. I think she knew what was happening, and I don't know. I'm gonna say I don't know on that. And I'll see you tomorrow, Thomas. Tomorrow's gonna be a call-in, and we're gonna try to get through that dang hearing today. Let's fucking broadcast. Yeah, everybody else did too, Rebecca. Everybody else did too, but I was working today, so I'm only gonna have to play different ones at different times. Princess Pillow, you're very welcome. I appreciate you. All right, let's keep going. Got some more to listen to.
I mean, can you try them on?
I think you just have to buy them. I don't think you get to try them. There's no way to make the order and pay for it and then like send it back.
Well, what if they don't work? Can you send them back?
You can't.
I don't know how that works. I could ask somebody, but I'm not sure.
Okay, we'll find out. How much are they?
Like $3 or something like that.
$3?
Something like that.
What are they, like paper 3D glasses?
They're plastic.
Oh yeah, I'm just being facetious.
Yeah, it could be more. They might be $4 or $5 or $6, something like that. I don't remember.
Yeah, we'll check it out.
Yeah, could be even $12. I don't remember. I mean, I saw them, but I don't remember how much the price was.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
How you doing? How you doing with your stuff that you got from the commissary? You have enough to?
He's fat and sassy.
Yeah, I've got enough coffee, hard candies, and saltine crackers to last me through the end of the month here.
There you go. So we're listening to some of this stuff, guys. We're all here. We're still going. He goes from 3 to 6 to 12 to get more money from his parents. Yeah, they're just different things. I don't even understand, Carly. I'm trying to understand your text. I mean, I don't even understand what's happening there. And I thank you, Carolina Hurtado. I appreciate you for being here. Appreciate it. That's what we got to do. That's the only way that we can do this is together.
That's a couple more days.
Yeah, the other snacks kind of went faster than I expected them to, so I think from now on I'm just going to stick to coffee, hard candies, and saltine crackers.
Yeah, well, once you get your books, you'll have something to occupy your time.
Yeah.
Okay.
But hard candies, saltines, and coffee, those have seemed to give me the best bang for my.
That's fine.
Okay.
Chips and things like that, the pickles and all that, it just doesn't last the way you want it to.
Yeah. Okay.
It's hard to have just one per day, you know?
Yeah.
Especially with the meals like they are. And, you know, you never feel full after a meal, so you always feel like in your stomach, especially after dinner, because that's around 6 or 7, and then there's nothing else until like 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
So, and you know me, I'm
you've had a lifetime of snacking all night long.
Yeah, well, plus my metabolism doesn't help.
Yeah. So.
See, what's really killing me though is my back and my hips.
The bed.
Yeah.
Thank you, Marilyn. You're awesome. Okay, let's do that then. We'll go over those ones. I'm gonna go that route. I'm gonna pull your comment down though, Marilyn, so we don't have because I do have haters on here. Well, anyway, it's fine. Let's go to the next one. I did find all of them. I definitely don't have time for all of them, but the cool thing is that we can listen to some things, and some things we can go over, and then I know where to start and stop. That's awesome. Thank you, Marilyn. You know, I always appreciate you. This morning I got an email from you and it was a mishap. So yeah, now we're fixing it. Let's go. This helps a lot.
Time is 8:44 p.m. If you believe that you are the victim of sexual or
All right,
physical abuse,
stop saying that. Stop saying that.
press
Let me fast forward that.
star 1.
Now, I want to tell you, Anna, they do talk about them, but the parents deny that Stephan Sterns even had a gastric band. His parents just didn't know. His parents were like, "You weren't even that fat." And you know what he said? You remember what he said? He said, "It's no big deal nowadays, mom and dad." So they just don't know. There's a lot of them, Jen's and Gypsy. We're not gonna get into that though. What's up, Laura P? How you doing? There's haters out there. You know you're doing something right when you have haters, right? All right, let's keep going. We'll go as many as I can, and then tomorrow we're gonna do other things, and we'll get back at it next week, right? We have all the time in the world as long as I stay healthy, and you guys do too. Hold on, I won't go through
America.
nonsense. Oh my goodness,
For
nonsense.
the first minute,
Nonsense.
stick to monitoring at any.
I was just thinking, it's amazing how many of Kraft's books have been turned into movies.
I can't stand his voice.
Yeah. Stephen King's as well. So we were talking, Stephen King has some werewolf books as well?
Yep.
Okay. Which sounded interesting.
It sounded interesting.
Let's do everything at once, but listen up. I'm going to go through a list of what I've got over here for you.
Okay.
Okay. Chris. Come on, where are they? Okay.
Right.
Michael Crichton Eruption.
Uh-huh.
The Dune Saga.
Okay.
3 of them.
Oh man, thank you so much.
Um,
I appreciate you guys, and thank you guys for being patient with me today. Again, you guys know I work a full-time job, 2 kids, a wife, one's grown up. The wife's not grown up yet, but anyway, love you, babe. Just kidding. Thank you, Vic, so much for the $20 super chat. You have no idea what that means to me right now with all the things going on. All right, thank you so much. Let's keep going. I'm gonna keep going. I got it now. I got it.
let's see. The Call of the Wild.
I love you
Oh,
guys.
that's a good one. That's a classic.
The Call of
Moby
the
Dick.
Wild.
Moby Dick, very good.
Hobbit.
The Hobbit.
He's a hobbit. You know what bothers me is he asks for books like The Howling, which has a lot to do with a woman and attacking a woman, for books like Jaws, the things he wants. Like, I don't think that he should be able to get them. I wish that he didn't have the right to get those.
Must have.
It by Stephen King.
Ooh, that one's going to give me some nightmares too, I bet.
We're going to do that tomorrow.
The Howling.
The
Very
Howling.
good.
I'm trying to get the trilogy on that.
That's bad.
Stephen King.
The Howling. That's not a good book for him. All right, so let's get to the next call. Stop it. Stop. We'll get to the next one. Now I've got it queued up for you. I don't think it's right for him to have that. I don't even think it's right for him to have the autopsy either. I can't believe he has
The
that.
time is 8:13.
All right, I won't make you guys listen to all this shit.
Thank you for you.
6 5. 6
You want
5.
puppy watch?
Yep.
Okay. What were you saying, Mom?
I said we're on puppy watch. She's in there nesting in the whooping box.
Oh, so she's about to have them?
Yes, ma'am, sir.
Yeah, this makes me disgusted, him talking about the puppies, knowing that he's into bestiality. And yes, I saw the court hearing. I've got it up for tomorrow, girlfriend. Janet at the beach. I'll be here tomorrow at 4 p.m. and we're going to go over the court hearing. And then next week I'll be back. And if I don't do it any this weekend, we'll listen to more calls together, you guys. So either way, I'm in it to win it. I'm here for you guys. Okay. All right, let's keep going. Poor dogs. I know, right?
Well, anytime.
We're ready. We're ready.
I'm jealous.
I wish you were here.
Yeah, me too. I love puppy time.
He loves puppy time.
Baby, I know.
So
I know,
we,
baby, I
we
know.
ordered some books for you. So, yeah, so we shipped them to the new address, and obviously we're chasing the order that's sitting over there in Seminole, but what did we get, about 6 books?
Okay, this part, this whole thing, this right here bothers me so much. So we're definitely going to listen to this whole next clip. We're at an hour and 20 minutes. You guys, I love you. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. Hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't, and get a membership if you can. This we're definitely going to listen to. And then after this, there's another 16-minute video. We'll listen to this, and then I'll continue doing them next week. We'll continue roasting. I'll have better content by then. And I love when you do the QQQ and the BCL. I never heard that part. Where'd that come from? Sherry, that was way back when that people said he was into bestiality. I've done, how many videos have I done? 500 videos. So I don't have that clip, but we've absolutely talked about him having sex acts with animals, right? So that part's in there. It's part of the story. It's not in today's, but we're saying that he's into necro and he's into bestiality. I couldn't tell you, but I do have a playlist. And if you go back and look at the Stephan Sterns playlist, you'll find it in there. All right.
5. We got 2 Michael Crichtons. I got a Sudoku and a card.
Delusional.
Can you repeat that? You were breaking up a little bit.
Before.
Okay, did you hear what he just said? Okay, he was talking. We got 2 Michael Crichton books. We got a card book. We got a Sudoku, and we got what?
Anything else?
Okay, 2 Michael Crichtons.
Yeah.
Okay, we got a Sudoku.
Yeah.
Got a card game.
Yeah.
Okay, that's $4.
Yeah.
Okay, $4. $70 for $4?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, so 4 books.
Okay, cool. Very nice. Michael Crichton book?
Now, remember, after this, they stopped putting money on his books, Indy. They stopped putting money and they stopped calling him. This was months ago. This was 5-6 months ago. And because it was 5/26/2024. We're already in 3/20/2025. And we looked at his records and there's nothing. I don't know the parents' age. I haven't dug that far, but they look like they're older parents. Yes, if you saw my thumbnail, welcome. You've now entered into the Twilight Zone. Absolutely.
Books did you get me? Do you remember?
We got, was it Sapphire?
No.
No. What's the one start?
Because if you go back to my playlist, my lovely Michelle, we went over his call logs and we went over his commissary, and there's no commissary coming in from his parents, and there's no calls except from his dad from a while ago. So go back to my playlist under Stephan Sterns, and talks about his call logs and commissary. That's how we know, and that's up to date. These calls aren't. 3 peas in a mother trucking pod. All right. There's a guy that's on there. There's a pedo that's on there, remember? But there's a chomo that went over there and sent him money that sends him $10 every couple of weeks. Again, go back to my playlist and you'll see who's sending him money.
Start with S.
What is Sphere?
Sphere, yeah, thank you. And then,
I think did we get Volcano?
no, I don't know what you got. Anyway, we got 2 Michael Crichton books, the card books, the Sudoku.
Okay, great.
And I think it's supposed to arrive Tuesday.
Okay, very cool. Well, I'll have to keep an eye out for those then.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I'm not the Eaters of the Dead.
Eaters of the Dead.
Eaters of the Dead. Oh, very cool. Very cool art.
Yeah.
No, that was a movie.
What's that?
That was a movie. We got 3 Michael Crichton. We got Eaters of the Dead, Fear, and what is it? Dragon Teeth.
Yes, guys, sheeps are nervous around Stephan Sterns. If you don't know what bestiality is, it means that you like having sex with animals, dogs, sheep, goats, cats, bears if you want to. What else? What else could you do? Maybe the gators. I don't know what he likes doing, but yeah, sheeps should be nervous around Stephan Sterns. Anybody that's around Stephan Sterns should be nervous. I believe that too. Shout out to you, Auntie Ree. Thank you for being here, talking to him like he's a little boy. I can't wait till we get to the part where they talk about that lap band, the gastric band, and Jenn Soto. I've been waiting to get to that. I'm like, I'm dying, you guys. I have so much content now that it's like seeping out. Is that what a smartwatch maybe has something on it? They got everything. That doesn't have any. There's a possibility, but I don't think that's what he's looking for. He's. I don't. Yeah, no. I'm gonna have to say no on that part. I think the police have more than enough to keep him in jail forever.
Dragon teeth.
Dragon Teeth. Oh, okay. I don't think I've read that one yet. What's that about?
And then there's Timeline. We also got Michael Crichton Timeline.
Oh, awesome. Oh, you got some good ones.
Oh,
And the Thousand
awesome.
Sudokus.
Yeah,
Easy to hard.
I think the only other one, Michael Crichton one that I had for my list was Jurassic Park as well. So.
Yeah, scroll up there.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got arriving Tuesday. Eaters of the Dead is arriving on the 24th, which is like a week later. And then Card Games for Travelers.
Yes.
Okay. And then arriving Tuesday, again, more arriving Tuesday Timeline and Sudoku. So there's like 5 books.
Oh, very nice. Okay, cool. Ooh, that's exciting. Did the social workers ever get a chance to send you the list of the books?
No.
No. Okay, that's fine. If you want, I can give you just a few titles to add to the list once these arrive. If you want to add any other ones.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, my whole thumbnail should have just been a big swirl because it is like the Twilight Zone talking about books. And if you know the context of the books he's asking for, it's like, I wish they wouldn't even let him have those. All right. He's so excited about the books. He's been talking about Sudoku since the beginning. I can't wait to get to other things. What happened to Stern's dad's girlfriend? That was a long time ago, I think. That's a long time ago. The parents split up, all that stuff. His voice is very annoying. I'm glad we only have to listen to a couple of calls today. Deb was a yeller and put him down. 15 minutes. He's done though. They're not talking to him, and they haven't talked to him since March or whenever these dates are. So they're not doing that. They're talking about running out of money. They don't have money to give him. In this call though, in these calls, he's acting like a little girl.
The Hobbit.
No offense about
Hobbit.
little girls.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ready Player One.
Ready Player One.
Correct. Jurassic Park. And The Howling.
The Howling. That's not a good
Oh, that was a
one.
good one.
No.
Yeah, I mean, you remember the movie that gave me werewolf nightmares for most of my young life. Back when we lived in Summerport, I read the book on an ebook, and I got to tell you, the book was way more terrifying. That gave me nightmares.
Wow. Okay.
I've never had a book give me nightmares before, but I read The Howling, and it gave me nightmares.
Now, The Howling gives him nightmares, you guys, but it doesn't give him nightmares that he drove around the car. First of all, that he took the life of Maddie. Oh, let me go back even 7 years before that, where he was doing things to Maddie that are unspeakable, that I don't even want to talk about. We've looked at the FDLE report, so we know what DNA was on Maddie and where. And then you fast forward and you drive around for hours with the little girl's body that is no longer alive, setting into rigor mortis, and then you go back and you visit her that night when you're supposed to be out looking for her. You go back and visit her, and that doesn't give you nightmares, but the howling gives you nightmares, and you're going to sit there and talk about you want to go back and listen to that. Then what? This guy, they need to put him to sleep immediately. They need to put him to sleep now. Just go in there, take a syringe, and put this guy out. That family's a nightmare. This is absolutely disturbing to hear this.
All right. Well, I won't be reading that one myself. I'm not into that stuff anyway.
Yeah, but
Anything else on this list?
yeah, actually, let me see here. Dinotopia Lost.
Dinotopia Lost?
Dinotopia Lost.
Dinotopia Lost.
Yeah, I don't know if you remember, but you bought me that book when we lived in Bradenton. And it was my first big book.
It's my first big book, Daddy.
Okay.
What about Dinotopia, A Land Apart from Time?
Thank you.
I don't know. I haven't read that one, but I know I like Dinotopia Lost. It was by Alan Dean Foster, and it was a very good book.
And then they got Dinotopia World in East and Dinotopia Lost.
Yeah, they got like a whole Dinotopia series, but Dinotopia Lost is like a big serious book. The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Hang on a second, I need to add this to the cart. Won't use it yet, but I want to keep the names right. So what's the next one?
Hitchhiker's.
I mean, this is just absurd. I'm going to go a little bit further because I don't give a shit about his books. I want him to be put to sleep like an old rabid animal.
Got some other classic literature.
Oh, shut up.
I can give you more if you want, but
No,
I figured
they don't need any more.
Oh, it's $26 for the book.
Oh, is it like one big book?
Yeah, one big book has 2 stories in it.
Oh, very nice. Okay. Yeah, that's good.
I have to stop on that comment. That's a fantastic comment as well. I'd have to agree, Janet, at the beach. There's so many people like that in this world. Can we just throw them on an island? But there's so many people, and Stephan Sterns is a waste of oxygen and space. Some people just need to throw themselves off of a cliff and let us live our lives without them being around. That's how I feel about Stephan. A lot of those predators out there, the guy that's sending him money, he's talking about Dinotopia and Player One. Yeah, I thought those were for children. It's like his growth, he got stunted. Yeah, he did take photos of the roommate under the door, and why they believed he videoed the roommate girlfriend in the bathroom too. Because they found those. Jen knew about that as well, and she did not a thing. She kept letting him do that, and to Maddie.
And it also won't take up as much space.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. I was hoping he wrote more than one.
I can't stand this guy.
There's a trilogy though. That's pretty cool.
There's a cool trilogy, guys.
Okay. Well, yeah, that one's available.
Okay.
The Howling.
Yeah, I hope.
Wait, no. No, it says The Howling book, and it's a Library of Doom graphic novel. No, that's not what you want.
It's a what?
It's a graphic novel, so it's a big comic book.
It's not the book.
It's not the book you wanted.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, graphic novels sound interesting, and I'd love to be able to get some graphic novels in here. I'm just,
Did they let you?
maybe they might. I talked to the mental health director, and she seemed to think that it should be okay as long as it's not like super offensive, and of course as long as it's not like bound by staples or anything like that. But I would definitely want to have the regular novel first, though.
Don't give him shit.
1 minute remaining.
There's the 1 minute. What's that?
You got found in the original.
Found the what?
She found the book.
Okay.
Yep, here it is.
I'm going to call you back.
Right, we're gonna listen to one more of the 16-minute videos. There's still 508 people in chat. Hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't, and get a membership if you can. Let's keep going. I'm gonna stop this one. We're gonna do that means we knocked 4 of these out today. I really want to get to ones that are not talking about books because there's some things that I want to clear the air about here.
An inmate at subject to monitor.
Weird.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, I figured I'd try them all after I tried you 3 times, so.
Yeah.
Oh, how you guys doing?
How are you? What are you up to?
Not much. I got a late start at calling you this evening, so I'm probably only going to get the 1 call.
Oh, where have you been all week?
I hope so.
Well, I mean, I've been here, you know, so.
Good to see you.
I
Lucky.
I know that, but take you all week to call. You couldn't get access to the phone.
I've been mostly sleeping the days and nights away. I've been feeling so tired lately.
Okay.
This is what I want to hear. I've been so tired lately and said about his stupid books. Oh my God. That's just, I had to just fast forward that. I don't care about his books. Most of them, I believe, would be inappropriate for him to read. The context of them, I don't even think he should have access, but I guess that's the right of a incarcerated person is what they call them now. I guess they're not called prisoners anymore. They're called incarcerated persons. It's kind of like they don't call prostitutes. They call them sex workers. If someone could make me a sheet of paper that has all the different names and terms so we don't offend people, that'd be fantastic. All right.
What's that?
I said, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. How are you guys holding up?
Oh, good. Same old, same old.
Jen,
Well, no, we're balls to the
Jen.
wall getting ready because she's having 8 puppies.
Balls to the
wow,
wall.
okay. Wow, that is,
If we write you a note, can you come over and help?
what's that?
That's not
If
even
we
fun.
write you a note, can you come over and help?
Oh, you know, that'd be great, right?
Yeah.
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 That'd be
A
great.
little while back, some of the nurses or officers were talking to each other like, let's just take the day off today. And I was like, yeah, that's a great idea. You know what, guys? Let's all just take the day off today and come back tomorrow.
That'd be a great idea.
Yeah.
They save so much money if they just put everybody on ankle bracelets and let them go home.
Well, you know,
That's not even funny. Let's put ankle bracelets and let him go home. If you let this monster out of prison ever, you guys, his maturity level is less than a 12-year-old. He will be out doing the same exact thing until the day that they take his last breath away from him. He's not even funny. Like, I'm so mad about what he did to Maddie. Don't get me wrong. I love spending time with you guys. I love reporting on this case, but it's so offensive what they're talking about to even joke about that. Look at what he did. I cannot wait to go into court tomorrow and break it down with you guys. Yes, I listened to the hearing today, but I want to break it down with you guys. This pisses me off when you hear what they charged him with and when you remember what he's done. Yes, this is funny. And I like making fun of him and his stupid parents. Yes, stupid Deb and stupid Chris. But this is not funny what he did to Maddie. And it's just offensive to me.
that would be counterproductive because they want people to suffer.
They want you to
So you're going
suffer.
to suffer enough once you go to prison, but if you're just in jail waiting trial, I don't know why you can't be on an ankle bracelet and come home.
Because suffer.
Because he's a monster.
Suffer. Okay. Well, we suffer too. We suffer right along with you.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
you
If
shouldn't
I went
raise him.
home, that'd be, too tempting for me to do something and not go to trial probably. So they want to make sure that they have their eyes on me at all times.
Well, then why?
They should have their eyes on you at all times. Even your own parents stop talking to you. This guy. Welcome, Rebecca Michelo. Everybody say hello to Rebecca Michelo. Show her some love. We love you. We love you on Guilty of Crime, and we're here for you. Thank you so much for being on the channel this last weekend. I loved what came out, what we produced, what we documented. It was so fantastic and heartfelt. So thank you for coming on my channel. We appreciate you, and we're all here for you, Rebecca. Remember that, all right? Remember that. He is a monster. He's an absolute monster. And Maddie suffered for years. She suffered for years. I don't know personally what it feels like to be abused, but my mom knows what it was like to be abused. She's told me my whole life what happened to her when she was a child, and she suffered for a couple of summers in a row. Maddie suffered for 6-7 years. He's a monster. He's a danger to society, and he's a monster. He needs to be put down. This is not funny, and I'm glad that his parents stopped talking to him, because I don't want to hear any more of these calls, to be honest with you. I don't want to hear about that. It's not funny. None of that's funny what they're saying. I don't think that's funny at all. They should put his parents in there right with him for raising him to be a piece of dirt.
Yeah,
Yeah, what about
you
that?
know, it's like, I wouldn't waste too much energy having any sort of grudge or hurt feelings against her. She's suffering too in her own way, so.
Who, Jenn Soto?
I'm not as touchy as you are, sweetheart.
Well, you know, she lost her daughter.
You hear that? They're talking about
Yeah.
Jenn.
Her whole world was turned upside down too. You know?
And you lost, you know, a wonderful person to she loved too.
Yep, that's right. Everyone's world got turned upside down by this. No.
His parents are delusional. Are you kidding me? See, he's not blaming Jenn in this one. In another one, he says, I'm not saying it's any one person's fault that Maddie's life is gone. They are out of their freaking mind. He said she lost her daughter, and then Deb said, well, you lost someone you really loved too. I can't even believe they went there, Lynette. You're right. What he was doing to her is so disgusting that if I was to get an opportunity to put him out myself, I would put him down like a dirty, rabid dog that he is. But I'd do it. I'd pull the trigger. I'd press the button. I'd do all that. I can't believe she even emphasized that. You loved him too. Get out of here. His parents are out of their mind.
No one is having a good time here. Just remember that, you know.
Has she tried to call you, or have you called her?
No. In fact, I'm under a strict no contact order during at least the trial. I'm not legally not supposed to contact her at all.
Perfect.
Okay.
Now we know, guys.
I think that's pretty much standard operating procedure.
Yep.
Okay.
They can't talk, folks, because if they do, it's going to implicate them in the case, and they're not going to be able to have a proper trial, because it's going to be like this. It's going to be he said, she said. Now, he's going easy on her right now. He just said she lost her daughter. You heard that. But he's the one that took her, but he says he didn't take her, and he only dumped her body. All right? He didn't lose anyone. He's the one that took her life. And up until that point, he ruined her life. These people need to be put down too. Put all of them down.
And I'm almost kind of glad you guys aren't able to visit me or haven't come to visit me, because I feel like if you were to see my face, you guys would be a lot more concerned.
Why? Did somebody beat you up?
No, it's hard to get beat up in isolation, but I am very thin and my eyes are sunken in and I've got dark circles under my eyes and I look like hell.
Yeah, and they should put you down.
Sorry, honey.
You piece of
So
trash.
sorry.
Yeah, it's just very drawn and sort of emaciated look. And even the social workers said, they came to visit me on Monday and they said, it looks like I'd lost more weight.
I was thinking that too.
I have no idea how much I weigh now, but I can see myself getting thinner.
You know what? That's a good point, Lucky. I have a feeling that he's going to go that route and say Maddie did it to herself. I didn't even think about that at all. I thought about him saying that she was the one flirting with him, because all predators say that. We had a lady that came on and said that the number one thing that predators say is that the child came on to them. But he may just say that she hung herself or something like that. Because if you do that, it could break your hyoid bone, right? I didn't put two and two together until now. He can say he found her in the room and she had hung herself, and that's what broke. That's how the hyoid bone broke, and he wanted to get rid of her and didn't want anyone to know. Oh my goodness, I just had an epiphany. I didn't even think of that. No, she couldn't have done that, but he can use that as now. Remember, if he has an expert and the state has an expert, his expert can certainly say that it wasn't strangulation, it was hanging. Okay. And I shouldn't say that. There doesn't need to be rope marks, Foxy. There's more than one way to hang yourself. You can do it with sheets. You can do it. Now, I'm not saying that I'm not saying the jury's going to buy it. I'm not saying that, but there's got to be a defense that he has, you guys. And I'm speculating here. I mean, we're all here together. And the number one thing he's saying is he didn't do it. He walked in, she was cold. Jenn didn't do it. He said he's not blaming her. He doesn't want to blame any one person. Okay. So yeah, it doesn't, the 911 call, none of that. But he absolutely did. He's not blaming, they're not doing this. So what is he trying to speculate? Yeah, exactly. So there doesn't have to be rope marks, but he's got to have a defense, guys. He's got to have a defense. Nothing's gonna fly. Clark, trust me. Don't worry. He's probably gonna go He's probably gonna go to death row and all this stuff. I'm just telling you the nonsense that we're probably going to go. We're gonna hear. Yeah, the nest. I'm telling you, I didn't realize that, and now I have a feeling he might say that. Doesn't mean it's gonna fly. Don't worry.
How the fun's holding up?
He's not
Well,
gonna
I saw that you put $30 in there the last Friday that we talked. I hadn't made any orders since then, though. So I just got the off today and saw that. So as of today, there was $16 left. But I did need to make an order. So actually, if you get a chance, I need to drop about $50 or so in there if you can.
Right.
Exactly. That's why he's reading it.
Ordered a buttload more coffee, a few more hard candies, some sleeves of saltines, but I needed to get some hygiene items as well. So I got some dandruff shampoo and some washcloths.
Okay. Did you get the books yet?
No. To that effect, Dad, were you ever able to follow up with the people at the mailroom and find out what's going on?
Yeah, we found out that the address that was given us is the wrong address, and so now we have the correct address, and so now we're trying to chase down where the order.
Listen, guys, there's no right or wrong answer to this. I'm just the one talking. I'm the only one that you guys can hear. I can't hear you, and this is my platform. When I'm reading comments, it's occurring to me. It doesn't mean that he's going to say any of this. I'm just listening and putting feedback. It doesn't matter what he says. He's a liar, just like Jenn Soto's a liar. But he has the autopsy report, and there's a reason he has an autopsy report. He needs to have a defense. Period. All right. He didn't take a plea. So he's got to say something. He's either got to say Jenn did it, he's got to say he did it, or he's got to say Maddie did it to himself. Those are the only three options. We don't have the howling running around. There's no howling. All right. I'm brainstorming. I'm absolutely not saying that's what's going to happen. I know that there's no, in real life, there's no wolves like the howling that run around in your window and get you and claw you. There's no such thing. So it was either Stephan that did it, Jenn that did it, or he's going to blame Maddie. Those are the only three things. So all speculation is on the table right now. I'm just trying to think of what he could possibly say. You guys all heard it. If you guys didn't already hear it, they said, "What are you saying?" They're trying to blame Jenn, and he says, "I don't want to blame any one person." That literally came out of his mouth. So if he didn't do it and Jenn didn't do it, did the howling do it? I'm just trying to have common sense here on what he's going to say. It's going to be very interesting, and we're all here for it. No offense to anyone with tantrum. He's the fight over him and Maddie and Jenn. Yeah, it just makes you think, what is he going to say? What can he say? He's saying a lot in these calls, you guys.
Order is so that we can get those books returned and order new books for you.
Really? Damn, what the hell? It was in the inmate handbook. I guess they need to update this stupid inmate handbook. So what, do you have to send the books to this actual address here at the jail?
Yep.
Wonderful.
And they had already returned the Cotta book. So I guess whoever at the other part of the Osceola.
No. I remember we double ordered the books.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what
That was the
happened?
last book I returned.
Oh, okay.
Because I took it to Staples, and then it's, oh no, this isn't us.
Okay.
Okay.
Gotcha. Never mind.
Okay, so I guess
This was June 15th, 2024 at 9:15 p.m. June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. That was 9 months ago. Enough for somebody to have a baby. Mama Sterns is diabolical. I believe that. And these calls were happening right around the time of my wife's birthday on June 13th over this summer when we were all outside having a good time. This guy was in there thinking of what he should say. Right? That's what he was thinking. So Jaws didn't do it. The other Freddy Krueger doesn't exist. Jason Voorhees is dead. Chucky's only 3 feet tall. Who else? The Terrifier didn't do it because he's just a character. Whether Jigsaw didn't do it. Who else do I have in here? Texas Chainsaw Massacre wouldn't have gone all the way to Florida. Who else is there? Captain Spaulding died, so that didn't happen. Beetlejuice isn't real unless you say his name 3 times. Let's see. Yeah, I'm running out of characters, guys. So, yeah, I don't know. Betty Broderick is still in jail. Pinhead, I think he's on his final leg on the way out. Yeah, Ghostface, man, that guy, it could have been him because you never know. He just kind of pops up here and there and they have another part. So, I mean, if there's any more things that want to come out and, oh my good, it could have been Annabelle. Annabelle could have got, it could have been Annabelle. It could have been Slender Man too. Terminator. I got the Terminator right there. It could have been the Terminator. But then the Predator also. I have the Predator right there and the Predator. And then we got Arnold Schwarzenegger. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, the Leprechaun, man. That's a good one. When Leprechaun went to space, that could have happened then. That's a perfect time frame, guys. And Candyman, if you say it 3 times, he comes. So it's like, man, I just don't know. I just don't know. I'm very confused here. Let's keep going.
Disregard that.
once you get the book sent to this address, they should get through then.
Yes.
Yes.
Jeepers
Okay,
creepers.
well, I guess it's a good thing we figured that out, I guess. I don't know why they haven't updated this stupid handbook.
Pennywise.
Me either.
It's pretty silly. They're handing everybody this thing and it's got the wrong information.
So I found a file folder that had your operative report from Irvine when they did your kidney, so we're sending that to your attorney.
Okay.
Sarasota Hospital, I still don't have anything on, but apparently since there was a lawsuit and it was finished,
I'm just playing with you, V. I'm just playing with all of you guys. You know I'm a jokester. When I don't want to be upset, I gotta laugh. So I know you guys understand. I am a Leo and I repeat myself over and over. So I just had to go through all the characters, there's more to come. Don't you worry. I know you guys understand what I'm saying, but you guys are still in the speculating. We got Rob Zombie. I missed a few of them. It wasn't me. All right. We know we're just teasing and we do laugh when it's uncomfortable. And I really am uncomfortable with these calls because I really just, what he did to Madeline Soto is unthinkable. He shouldn't even be having these phone calls.
You can go through or Rebecca or somebody can go through the Sarasota County Clerk's office to get that complete transcript of that.
Okay.
So they need to jump on that and do that. But I've got this operative report here that you were going to, when you were looking at the Navy.
Yeah.
So I'm going to send that. And I found your original high school diploma.
Oh, cool.
And your original birth certificate. And we now have 3 here at the house for you.
Oh, well, it's good to have spares.
I just made the deposit for you.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. I got some more root beer barrels in that order, some Starlight Mints, and I also ordered some butterscotch discs just to change it up a little bit too.
Oh, I love butterscotch.
Just switch it
Yeah,
up.
you know, I figure the old man candies are probably the ones that don't sell out the fastest.
Old man candies?
Yeah, the root beer barrels, butterscotch, the mint, you know.
What sells out the fastest?
What's that?
What sells out the fastest?
Jolly Ranchers, sour fruit balls,
Oh, okay.
things like that.
Sour balls.
Gotcha.
Of course, I order for the sour fruit balls just in case they're actually back in stock. I'd like to try them out.
I'd like to try them out, guys.
So you know what Jolly Ranchers are like, so.
Oh, yes, they're delicious, which is, you know, why I'm really bummed that I can pretty much never freaking get them.
They have lemon drops?
Yeah, they have like lemon heads, lemon drops.
Oh, okay.
But they're more expensive.
You must be pursing your lips when you get those.
Well, I haven't gotten any because they're over $2 for a pack of them.
Oh, okay.
Are you talking about one of those little box packs or a bag?
I'm not sure. I guess I could order them to find out, but I'd rather get stuff that I know I'm getting better bang for my buck. So anyway.
You gotta admit, you hate the way he talks, don't you? I want better bang for my buck. I mean, he literally talks like nothing happened. There's no emotion. I mean, this guy, if there is a diagnosis that's going to come out, I wonder what it's going to be. I mean, I can't believe, yes, V, this family is way too much. Nothing happened to Maddie. It's really nasty and disgusting. He does look like he's 60 years old. And tomorrow, I can't wait until we see his white, skinny looking little arms with the ugliest haircut, by the way. They did an ugly job on his haircut with his big ears and that big old frumpy beard. Yeah, mom's a wackadoodle. The family is out of their mind. I mean, it's not even, we're seriously in the twilight zone with this case. It really is not, it's something out of this planet.
I can't believe it took you going to jail to learn how to budget.
Oh,
yeah, I know,
gosh.
right?
But
Silver linings.
if there is one.
Yeah, it took me going to jail to have some clarity on a lot of shit.
Yeah.
About what's really most important in life, about how cavalier and careless I've been, and with all the people and things and whatnot that I love and enjoy, and
Can I ask you a personal question, Stephan?
Sure.
You should have asked him a personal question a long time ago and stop talking about this. Yeah, it's not even his bucks to bang. I hate how he talks. There's no silver linings. They never taught their son how to budget. All right, let's listen to the personal question, guys. And this is all I'll give you for today because we've been out for 2 hours. But I promise you that we will do the other ones next week.
Did anybody ever abuse you sexually?
I don't know about abuse, but I mean, I was kind of sexualized early on.
By who?
Kids in the neighborhood. I had my first French kiss when I was 6 years old. Did you know that?
No.
What?
Yeah. Remember Nick Poland on Fall Stars Court?
Was it him?
No, it was his sister.
Oh.
Samantha.
I agree.
We were all playing hide and seek. I hid in the closet. She found me and planted one on me, and there was her tongue.
Oh, wow.
Well, she had her mother as a great example.
Well, she was also like a year or two older than us, so who knows what the hell was going on there.
And you were 20 years older.
Experimenting. Somebody told her about it. She was trying it.
And then, of course, you know, a lot of the kids in the neighborhood used to go around flashing, me included, you know, girls used to.
This guy is out of his freaking mind. Maddie was 6 and 7 when he started doing this. He's 38 years old. That means he was 30 years older than her. And he's like, this girl was a year or two younger, a year or two older. Yeah, this is definitely what they're going to say in the defense, even though this is stupid. This is all stupid. You know this is stupid, right? The jury's going to say this is stupid. This is dumb. This doesn't mean anything. That happens. We all did that when we all were little and had our first kiss or whatever. We didn't go on to be what he is. Out of his mind.
Flash me and stuff, and I don't know. It was a weird time. The 90s were a weird time.
90s were
Yeah,
a
it's
weird
pretty
time.
promiscuous.
Yeah. I mean, even the next door neighbor Diane used to, show me what she had going on. So.
Who's Diane?
In California.
The old lady next door?
Her daughter.
Oh.
Our granddaughter.
Oh,
Yeah, we all
okay.
did that.
But, yeah. Well, anyway. So.
Well, it's just that, they say that sometimes when you, like children, that you have been an abused child, and
I'm glad we're talking about it.
intimated that perhaps we had abused you in some way.
No, he has never did. And strictly speaking, I'm not actually into younger people like that. As you know, I don't even like most kids, so it's just hard to feel a generalized attraction towards any of them.
Did he just say what I thought he said? Did he just say that he doesn't even generally like kids, or he doesn't like kids, so he's generally not attracted to them? You guys, I had to stop here and say, what? What do you mean you're not attracted to them? Maddie was 6 and 7. You were 30 and 31 years old. You've been doing this to her for years, and then you took her life. And Jay, you said, Mr. Jay's prosecutor, please get him. Welcome, Frank Reed. Most kids, he had 35,000 images that would say otherwise. I was just about to say that. Great minds think alike, Foxy. 35 other images that would say that he doesn't like other children when there are other children in there. And he's just wackadoodle. I am glad that the mom asked that, though. Now, I know it's only to be used for the defense, and I believe it's diabolical as well, you guys. But this is just absurd. You have now entered the Twilight Zone. Let's keep going.
Was it just her, or was it other people as well?
I can't get into specific details, but no, it was not a thing with anybody. It was.
I love you.
All right, got it.
But
yeah, generally,
I don't want to get too much into details, or
I got to use this for my. I got to use it for my defense.
Or anything officially, anything that could possibly be used against me. I mean, I haven't seen the inside of a courtroom yet, so it'd be kind of stupid to be making anything that could be construed as an admission of guilt.
Yeah, no, I was just wondering who I needed to go Mama Bear on if they had hurt you as a child.
No, unfortunately, shit was just weird back in the 90s, and unfortunately I got exposed to all that stuff pretty early on.
Okay.
Yeah, so, but none of it was your guys' fault.
They don't want to be Casey Anthony, if you know what I mean. They don't want him to go get up on the stand or say anything like Casey Anthony. My dad did it. My parents did it. And then on top of that, they're trying to script it. Yeah, way too late, Mama Bear. Mama Crazy Bear. Thousands of pics. Yeah, it doesn't mean he likes them, or it doesn't. It's a power trip. We know that, but there still has to be something wrong with his brain. All the pedos, all the chomos, something's wrong with their brain. Whether you want to call it attraction, potato, tomato, killer potato, killer potato, it's still something that he likes. He's drawn into. He does. I don't care what you call it. There's 35,000 images, and then he did that to Maddie for years and years and years. My God, yeah, Casey, they don't want to get Casey Anthony. That's why, and they're trying to script it for.
Well, that makes you feel better.
I would hope you'd feel better. You have nothing to feel bad about in that regard. I mean, it might have been a little more heavy on the discipline than I would have cared for, but you know.
Do you hear that?
Well, look what I had for an example of when I was growing up.
Yeah, you know.
And I didn't treat you as bad as my mother treated me, so.
Yeah.
And you probably would have been a better father.
They do.
But, Anyway, there's no point in getting into that.
No.
You know, a while back I would have joked around and said, hey, but I turned out fine, but I can't really say that right now.
Okay.
So,
No, can't say that.
but, I'm praying every day and still holding out hope and praying to Jesus and asking for his help and his mercy. And
Yeah, ask for his mercy.
asking him to help deliver me from this if it's possible, and to continue to give me the strength to endure it and get through it, and to continue watching out for her, take care of her.
There's no problem with. She's in the best place she can be, if not here.
Yep.
1 minute remaining.
I'm sorry.
These things go so fast.
I know.
Well, I'm not going to be able to call you again tonight just because it's already really late, and
we'll just get a little chuckle real quick, okay? Because we don't want it. We'll do this after he's done. I mean, these people are all wackadoodles. One more time. Take your meds, you crazy people. These people are out of their mind, guys. They're out of their mind. All right. Yeah, we all see you guys. It's just chat's flying. There's still 549 people in chat, and it's flying. So I can't stop by everybody's. I promise you, I'm not trying to get you in there, but I love you guys. If you guys are leaving, hit the like on your way out. We're still listening, and then we're gonna say bye. I'll see you guys.
by the time the cool down period is over, it's going to be like 10 minutes until the phone system shuts off.
Okay, darling. Let's try again.
Yeah.
I will call you back tomorrow evening, though, and I'll try to get an earlier start at it, okay?
Okay, love you.
I love you too, Mama Bear. I love you, Dad.
Mama Bear.
Love you.
Hate
Okay,
you.
I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.
All right, we hate you. Bye. We hate you so much. Bye. We can't stand you. We want you to be put down like a dirty, rabid animal. I hate Stephan Sterns. How about that, guys? So if you guys hate Stephan Sterns as well, you guys do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe, get a membership if you can. We will have members only content real soon. I put a few out of members already, but we need to have a special one for you guys. And I think next week I'll put some members only lives, like pop-up lives. You guys got to watch out for it. Again, thank you, Ashley, for always supporting the channel and being here. Brenda Lee, Mama Bear, and Created a Scum. Hate you. Bye. Bye. We hate you, hate you. We hate you, hate you, hate you. Yeah, we do. We hate him. I don't have hate like that for anybody. It's very few people that are the scum of the earth and a waste of oxygen. And that's one of them, you guys. But you know what? We have to in order to get through 2 hours and 7 minutes worth of this stuff, you gotta remember, to laugh a little bit, speculate a little bit, and just make fun of things. I appreciate you so much, Synth, for the 5 Guilty of Crime memberships. You guys, you're awesome. We know Synth is awesome. Synth is gonna come on tomorrow and help me break down the case. She does know a lot about law. I don't know what your certifications are, Synth, but I know you know a lot more than I do about that. So tomorrow we're gonna be on the hate Stephan Sterns train. We're gonna listen to the court hearing. You're gonna hear more things from us than you heard just by yourselves, or even if you did watch it on Grizzly or Docket or whoever else that you watched it. Wherever you watch it, you're still going to hear a different side of things. Here, we'll also have call-ins at the end so that we can get your voices in. We want call-in Fridays. I love being able to hear all of your people's voices. So, yeah, Foxy Amazon, fire up old Sparky. Now, can you guys tell me if Turtle Island is on tonight? Is it on Tuesdays and Thursdays? Am I correct about that? If it is, I want everyone to go over to Turtle Island. Reese and I are going to be over on the island, and Synth is awesome. All my mods are amazing, loyal, beautiful, and wonderful people. So all of them, thank you, Synth, thank you, Carly, thank you. It is Turtle. It's on tonight. Thank you, Foxy. Sweetie hasn't been here, but let's say a prayer for her. She's going through her own thing. And then Tiff, you're wonderful. I still have 500 people here. Thank you, Kelly. Let me see if so they said the new document was hold on. The new merch was up for the t-shirt. So let me just show you real quick if I can on the way out. It's pretty cool. Hoodie gear, keychain. Let's see. It's here. Where I don't even know how to find it. What am I doing? Guilty of Crime merch store. And then Guilty of Crime gear. And then oh wow, okay, there it is. That's pretty cool. Those are my favorites. You guys, I gotta have okay. You're mailing out the first order tomorrow. Less than a week, Kurt. And I got my stuff, Tiff. So you're awesome. I'm going to show this real quick on the Guilty of Crime store. We've got new things for you guys. So like I said earlier, we are no longer doing the original rainbow one that we had because, well, it looked too similar to some other nonsense. So now you've got all these options. And if I could go any bigger, I would. But you guys can go over to guiltyofcrime.com. I wish I could make these bigger. I can't, but they're up there. And they do look great quality. I got to tell you, Tiff, that was pretty cool. I saw a little boy at my school wearing the black and red Guilty of Crime. Oh, man, that was awesome, guys. Turtle Gang is in the house. I got to tell you about Turtle Island now. Thank you so much, Turtle Gang, for the $10 super sticker. All right, guys, Turtle Gang, Turtle Island. It's Dolly Uncensored, and that's the Turtle Gang. So Turtle Island, Guilty of Crime is on the island with other folks, and we gotta vote for Guilty of Crime. We want to win, and then we're gonna buy merch, which was what we're talking about for you guys. We're gonna buy merch, and I'm gonna do giveaways. I'm already gonna do giveaways, but what's out that's new? Number one, the new thing is I created a completely different Guilty of Crime rainbow logo. It's right there. The other one doesn't exist. It's out of stock. It will never be printed again. I have it and we recreated it and it just looked too similar. So that's the new merch. And then we have the two other ones that are right here. Or no, more than two. And I'm doing special ones for the mods. So we're gonna there it is. I can zoom in. That's really cool. It says Guilty of Crime and it's got the For You Tattoo Mama. If you like that, for you horror fans, if you like that, Guilty of Crime with the handprint, Guilty of Crime with the knife. You're a horror fan. If you're a rainbow fan, if you're a J fan, you can wear my face, you can wear my logo, whatever it is you want, you can wear it. You can wear it on you right now and have it quick. Turtle Gang. I love their vibe. In Turtle Gang, I love Dolly. Dolly and PJ have been growing on me. I've been listening to Dolly like every day now. Last night, I almost died laughing. Dolly was doing a roast. I even joined the membership just to get in. Dolly Vision was doing a roast on T-Rev, and my face muscles hurt. My side hurt. It was so funny, you guys. Oh my God. If you're not subscribed to Dolly Vision and Dolly Uncensored, and you don't know about Turtle Gang, know about it, guys, because you got to do that. He was a riot. It was better than going to the improv. And I love the improv. I love going and seeing in-person comedians. I'm all about that. Yeah, Purple Dragon. Hey, Tiff. Hey, yo, Tiff. Where's the Purple Dragon option, huh? Where's the Purple Dragon option? You here? What's up, Em? My girl. How you doing, my love? I miss you. Yeah, you guys, I caught that. Yes. Oh my God. Hi, love. Good to see you. Yeah. So those are some new Guilty of Crime merch. We have more coming out. I talked to Dolly via email today, and Dolly is up for the challenge to design a Guilty of Crime shirt. And what will happen is it'll be like kind of a collab thing. Dolly will design the shirt now remember, you can get in all of these. You can get a hoodie, you can get a blanket, you could get a freaking sticker, you can get these fun wristbands. You can get anything you want with those different prints. Dolly's gonna do one for me, and then I'm gonna sell the shirts on here and promote his design and promote his work that he does. Tattooed Mama, those are for you. Those are for you. I figured you'd like the option 5, guilty of crime. Oh my God, Dolly, he made my week. I needed a laugh and I was dying. I was dying last night. Love you too, Em. My girl, I always look out for you. French kissing is not essaying, just saying. I hope my mom's not listening to this, but you guys, when I was like in 5th grade, boys were making out with me. 5th grade, there are a lot of boys I made out with, a lot of spin the bottle. By 6th grade, it was full on me, your friend Jay. I didn't know I was gay back then, so I was dating the boys. I was going to school dances and making out with the boys, all right? 5th grade, I was what? How old are you in 5th grade? I was like 10 in 5th grade, 10 or 11 in 5th grade. And I was making out with boys and playing spin the bottle. There's no excuse for no essay and crap. That's pretty typical. Yeah, Jen's a gypsy. Meander on over there and check it out, okay? Go check it out. Wyatt had to go to the doctor and he said that's what it was. I had to go back. I missed it. Yeah, 13 going on 30. Oh man, I love you guys. So awesome. I did not go to the prom or any of that. No, I didn't care about that by then. I did not. But I was in a quinceañera and I do have a picture of me all dolled out in a dress that I'll never show to you or you or you or you. Because this Jay from Guilty of Crime is much different than the Jay that was like 10, 11, 12, and even 15. All right. We should do beanies. Where's my girl at? I need beanies. I need beanies in my life. Tiff, where you at? Tiff, where you at? Right? Ashley says, you little minx. You know I love you guys. And this is my dream to help the true crime community. Also, I mean, I want my family. You guys are my Guilty of Crime family. I want you guys to have merch that you can afford, that you can wear, and that you could be proud of to say that you're wearing with the family. And Ava, I'm so sorry, Ava Sim. I was abused many years of my life. It's hard to deal with when you don't have anyone to help you, even parents. Well, prayers to you, Ava. We're here for you. If you ever want to talk, you know how that goes. Anna got pregnant on prom night. See, I'm glad I didn't go to prom. I didn't want to get pregnant on prom night, right? Yeah, we got to represent, baby. We got to represent. All right. Thank God Jay is a rock star and put her story out there for the world. Hashtag Emily Pike. You got it, girl. You know what? Email me because I want to cover as many cases as I can. That is not me to sit there and do all this, to just do one case. So bring it on. Guilty of Crime by J at gmail.com. I've got more cases to cover, of course. All right. There's no receipts, y'all. We didn't have social media back then, so I ain't giving you any receipts. I ain't got receipts. I ain't got receipts. There you go. There's Stinky Sterns. Tomorrow, please come out and come over and check out the channel. We are going to we're gonna do call-ins, but we're also gonna go over the court hearing, and yeah, we'll see what happens with trial. Okay, I love each and every single one of you. Go meander on over to guiltyofcrime.com, and even if you don't buy anything, just go over there. Say ways to contact Jay. Send me a nice message. Tell me what you like about the channel. Tell me what you want to do. Tell me if you got cases you want me to cover. Just come on over and visit guiltyofcrime.com. Turtle Gang, I will see you in a bit. My daughter Reese and I are highly looking forward to Dolly and Turtle Island. That's our break. There's 444 people in chat. That's an angel number that says say a prayer for Maddie that she gets complete and utter justice. All right. I love you guys. Hit the like button on your way out, share, subscribe, all of that. Love you. Sorry you missed us. We out. I'll see you on Turtle Island. Have a good one. All right, y'all. I don't check my Facebook messages, but you can Instagram me or you can email me. All right. I don't Facebook. I'm on there every like 5 months. I stay away from that. But I love you guys. I didn't go to prom, Jay. We all partied and hit the beach. We had 3 children. Oh my goodness. My God. My God. Yeah, shalom. Do better. Peace out, y'all. Love you. Thank you.
Guilty of crime.
I want to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed my content, please share this video, like, and subscribe. You can also follow me over at Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, X, or Gmail. If you'd like to donate to my channel, you can use Cash App or Venmo or PayPal. Thank you very much in advance. Guilty of crime.
Are you guilty of crime?